Welcome back, 13 after 8, and just absolutely delighted to have with us today Norman Nixon, who is part of a wonderful event that's coming to Charlotte starting tomorrow, part of an event that you may remember back in April when the miraculous Debbie Allen was on the show with us, the entertainer, the choreographer, the writer, the producer. Oh, she's done so many wonderful things. And Norman Nixon, and this is her husband right here. I don't know whether people are real familiar with that or recognize you or whatever, but thank you so much for being here. Debbie could not be here because she's a little under the weather.
Yeah, between me and her doctor, we insisted that she be still for at least a week.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I mean, you know, she stayed there fighting and screaming, but it was necessary for her to do that.
Well, we wish her the very best. Tell us about this Brothers of the Night play. She wrote this. You are producing it.
Yes.
This is a wonderful thing you're putting together because people, you did auditions here in the Charlotte area.
We did auditions in August. Of course, we went to every city we toured. We started in Los Angeles, we went to Boston, Philadelphia, Washington, D.C., and we end here in Charlotte. So we held auditions in all of those cities to cast the 12 brothers and 12 sisters that would travel with us. In addition to that, in every city, we cast about 40 local kids to join the production and perform. So a week prior to us getting here, we had a choreographer here in Charlotte teaching the local kids the production. So they'll join us tomorrow night on opening and perform the rest of the week.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
What led you all to decide to do this way?
Well, we've been, Debbie was in residence at the Kennedy Center for about 14 years, so she created about 12 musicals. With all those musicals, I brought all those musicals to Los Angeles. We performed at the Gaffin, at all the theaters in Los Angeles.
Wow.
We've done one-ups in many cities that want us to mount the production on their kids. So my concept was, let's do what we've been doing in Los Angeles nationally. So the idea was to travel and expose people and let them see exactly what we've been doing in Los Angeles. You know, the biggest mission of the school is arts education and making the arts accessible to everybody. And I think by having people see what we've been doing for many years in Los Angeles, we're hoping we can be kind of the catalyst to start some conversations about, you know, ensuring that the arts stay in schools.
Well, let me ask you about that,
Yes.
though, too. The arts, you know, a lot of people feel so strongly about the arts. To you, why are the arts so important?
Well, I just think, you know, I'm a former athlete, and I think the things you get from sports and from arts education, the byproducts or characteristics and things that you can carry throughout your life, the discipline,
Yes.
the work ethic, getting along with other people, learning how to interact in a group. The other thing you see is when a kid becomes very good at something, you can see the change in the personality, the demeanor, and whether they decide to stay in arts or sports. Those are the things that you can carry on to anything that you choose to do in life.
Oh, wow.
So those things are they're just powerful. They're powerful tools. And I think it's fun, and I think these kids, when they get on the stage, and we've received standing ovations everywhere we've gone, every night. And I think when your people in Charlotte see this show, and when these kids experience that, I think it's no turning back. You know, it's life-changing for all of them.
It really is.
Yes, it
Oh,
is.
my gosh. Norman Nixon, thank you so much for being with us. And again, it's going to be at Ovens, and it starts tomorrow through the 20th. And, of course, Ovens Auditorium, a wonderful venue to have something like this. We are delighted to have you with us today. We wish you the best, and please give our best to Debbie, too, that she starts feeling better.
I would definitely do
All
that.
right, stay with us. We'll be back right after this, 16 minutes after 8 o'clock.